Hi, I'm Tony from Poolz. I want to explain why we think it's a much smarter move to engage a pool designer, a professional and independent designer, before going to pool builders. So what most people do is they go and call 3-4 pool builders, invite them around for site visits to get quotes, and away they go. Now, what happens is each time a pool builder comes around to your house, you're going to learn something new from that pool builder when you talk through your project. And the result of that will be that the next pool builder who comes, you're going to share some new information and probably give them a slightly different or better brief on the project. What also happens is that the pool builder will interpret what you say slightly differently. That's just human nature, that's normal. And the result of all of that is going to be that you're going to end up with quotes that are really hard to compare. We so often see where one quote will come in at 60,000, another one will come in at 110. And that's really not helpful for you and makes it really hard for you to make a decision. The other thing is that pool builders, some of them are great at designing outdoor living areas and pools and things like that, but most of them, that's not their forte. Alternatively, if you go to a specialist pool designer, you will get someone whose job it is to create an amazing outdoor space within your budget, just like an architect does for a house. What they'll do is they'll create this for you and they'll go back and forth and lock down the design, and then they'll create a spec that the pool builder can use to quote on. Now you're going to give the exact same brief to 3 pool builders to get quotes on. The likely outcome of that is A, you're going to get quotes that are really easy to compare, and B, there's going to be a much tighter price range on those quotes because they're all quoting on exactly the same thing. Now that gives you way more confidence because you don't have this vastly different price range on your project. And now you're going to choose builders based on their reputation, their service levels, how quick they are to answer your questions, service and the things that really matter. And you're going to have confidence that you're getting your pool at the right price no matter what. So that's why we think that just makes more sense. Now, in case you're wondering what does a professional pool design cost, yes, that is a factor, but we think you're going to save that money on the other end. So typically a design will cost anywhere from, for a really simple design that's really just the pool and a bit of outdoor living area, you're probably looking at around $1,500 to $2,000. If, however, you're going like far more elaborate and there's, a sunken bar and a gazebo and a whole bunch of landscaping and retaining walls, and you're really going to town, you're probably going to be more around $4,000 or $5,000. It's not a lot of money. What is that going to save you on the other end because the builders have a much tighter spec to quote on? I think it's going to save a lot more than the amount that you pay for the design. So we think it's just a smarter way to go and it'll get you a better result. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We, of course, do offer a pool design service, but there's tons of companies that do. So do your research and go ahead and get that done before you go to builders. We just think it's a better way to go. Have a great day.